Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Love Raw. Today, I'm starting another 5-day ProLon Fast Mimicking Diet, and I wanted to bring you along with me. This is actually the 4th time this year that I'm doing ProLon. I did it for 3 consecutive months in June, July, and August, which is recommended when you're dealing with a chronic health condition. As many of you know, has been a big part of my healing journey. I just got back home from being away, and I thought it would be the perfect time to reset, support my immune system, and get my body back on track. For anyone new here, ProLon is a 5-day fast mimicking diet designed to give your body the benefits of fasting, like cellular rejuvenation, metabolic reset, and autophagy, without completely giving up food. It's structured, it's supported, and it was a powerful part in my healing toolkit. Check out my video on fasting and the different types of fasting, where I also discuss the fast mimicking diet. Gently tap the subscribe button, and I will keep giving you wellness tips as we continue on this healing journey together. So yesterday was my prep day, and I'll be honest, I ate a lot. Partly because I wanted to prep my body, and also because I wanted to empty my fridge. I had a lot of veggies in there that was going to go bad. So once you start ProLon, that's it. There's no extra munching. You stick to what's in the box, and that's it. So I went into the infrared sauna last night for the last time because the infrared sauna is not supported by ProLon. They tell you to avoid extreme temperatures because your body's already under enough stress during the fasting process. I also went to the gym this morning and I worked out, which that's not recommended by ProLon because they support more gentle movements like walking and stretching. And it's going to be interesting to see how my body reacts to not getting my usual protein shake after a workout. So for the next 5 days, I will be documenting my experience every day. I'll be letting you know any feelings I'm having, any shifts that I've noticed, any challenges I'm experiencing, and any surprises along the way. I'm also going to let you know by the end of this video what it's like to do ProLon multiple times in a year. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any updates. I'm so excited to bring you along this journey with me, and I hope to inspire you to explore other healing tools that might feel right for your body. Day 1 begins right now, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Okay, so day 2 of my ProLon fast. I would say day 1 went by like it was really a breeze because you get more food on day 1 rather than on day 2 to day 5. So I really didn't feel too hungry until the evening. And I think that I was experiencing that challenge because I did work out in the morning and it kind of bit me in the butt because I didn't get my usual protein shake. And I think that's why I was so hungry. So lesson learned, I will stick to lighter exercises. So it is day 3 of ProLon. And yesterday on my day 2, I would say that I felt a little hungry, like my stomach growled a few times, but it really wasn't an issue. What did surprise me, however, was how many times I wanted to go and grab food when I was doing stressful computer work. Not because I was hungry, but just out of habit. So I really realized how much of an emotional eater I can be. And this fast in particular has really shined a light on it in a way that I've never noticed before. So last night, my husband was having peanut butter. Oh my God, the smell. I just, it's something when you are doing a fast. It's surprising how much your sense of smell will be heightened. Also, something to mention, if you're whole food plant-based like me, or if you're a vegan or keto, the fasting bar does contain honey. And I do make an exception, but it's something worth knowing if that really matters to you. Also, I'm doing the Gen 3 ProLon, and in day 2, I did get lentil curry soup, which is one of my favorites that I had for dinner last night. And I think it's because the lentils in the soup, you've got something to chew. And also I wanted to note that the Choco Crisp, I find it way too sweet. I had a small bite of it last night and I gave the rest to my husband. So in the afternoon today, it will be halfway through my ProLon program. So that's very exciting. So we'll see how today goes, and I will see you tomorrow on day 4. So it's day 4 of my ProLon fast, and I'm surprised how good I'm feeling. So typically on day 3 or day 4, I'm hungry, I'm tired of having soup, I'm ready to eat something more substantial. But this round, not the case. My hunger is manageable and I'm feeling good and I'm more allowing of the process. So typically I drink a lot of water, but this round in particular, I'm drinking a lot more herbal tea as well. So normally I'll have 1 herbal tea per day and I'm having 3 per day now. So I really think that the extra hydration is making a big difference. So if you plan on doing ProLon, I would keep that in mind. So yesterday, I finally tested my GKI and it's 3.9. So I'm really happy with that, and I'm in moderate ketosis. So any of you that are not familiar with what a GKI reading is, that is your glucose ketone index. This is a metabolic biomarker that measures the ratio between your blood glucose and your blood ketones. I will be going over this reading in more detail in a future video. I also wanted to mention to not switch the food between days. So you can eat the food out of each day's box and eat it in any order you want, but don't mix the food between days. So any extra calories could potentially kick you right out of the fast mimicking state and interrupt autophagy. So keep in mind that ProLon is a science-based, clinically tested program that keeps you just below the threshold so that you're in a fasted state, but you're still eating. So I had my crackers yesterday. I really enjoyed them. ProLon should really sell these crackers outside of the program. So I'm feeling really good today. Looking forward to seeing how the rest of the day unfolds and looking forward to seeing you on day 5. I can't believe it. It is day 5 already. This round of ProLon has been a breeze. I'm feeling really good, and I think that documenting my journey and talking with all of you has helped me to stay focused and positive. So I tested my GKI yesterday, and I'm at 3.0, so I'm still in moderate ketosis, which is great. So one thing that I've noticed is how well I'm sleeping. Last night, I slept like a baby, actually every night. I've been sleeping like a baby, and I'm having a hard time waking up in the morning. And I think it's because my body really needs the deep rest and repair. So today I'm going to try something a little different. Instead of eating my whole protein bar first thing in the morning, I'm going to have half now, and I'm going to have the other half in a couple of hours. This is a simple way to break up the 9 grams of sugar that's in the bar. So I get to have my crackers again today, so I'm very excited about that. So wow, final day. I'm feeling really grateful, energized, and looking forward to seeing how the day goes. And I will see you tomorrow to recap my day 5. So I am officially done my ProLon fast, and I wanted to recap my day 5 with all of you. So I tested my GKI yesterday, and it was 3.1. So I was still in moderate ketosis on my final day, which is great news. It's a good sign that my body was in the fast mimicking state. So that means lots of healing going on. So that is really good news. I felt good all day and I wasn't overly hungry. So this was my 4th time doing the ProLon fast. And I would say this last time was so different. I wasn't super excited to get back into my normal way of eating, which I normally, after I finish my 5th day, I can't wait to start eating again. So that was really interesting. Also, I did lose a few pounds, and I'm sure I'm going to gain them back quite quickly, like other rounds that I've done. But I'm really hoping that I'm going to gain it back mostly as muscle. So I'm looking forward to getting back to my usual way of eating and my workouts. But for me, the main focus is not on losing weight. It is on healing, boosting my immune system, and longevity. So I did break my fast this morning with my wheatgrass and my green juice. So make sure to check out those videos. Okay, so I do have some afterthoughts. So this fast is expensive. So if you're going to make the investment, try to stick to the program as best as you possibly can to get the full benefits. Another thing I wanted to mention is to stay away from the food commercials. Try not to watch too much TV because those commercials are going to hit you a different way when you're fasting. Also, try to keep busy so that you're not, sitting around thinking about food all the time. And keep in mind that every round is different and your body is going to respond in its own way. And every experience is going to teach you something new. And when you're refeeding, try to stay away from the carbs and lots of sugar. Like, don't have a bowl of pasta. That's going to be way too heavy. You're going to want to stay with whole foods, lighter foods, and in smaller amounts as you slowly get back into your regular way of eating. So, feeling very grateful, light, proud of myself for completing another round of ProLon. If you've completed a round of ProLon, please let me know in the comments about your experience. Please like, subscribe, and share to Love Raw, and I will see you on the next video.